The Lagos state government says that it has become imperative for deliberate measures and actions in the fight against plastic pollution, which has become a menace worldwide. The general manager of the Lagos State Environmental Protection Agency, Lasg, Dr. Babatunde Ajayi, stated this in Lagos on Wednesday at the 2025 World Environmental Day discussion by the Lagos Mainland chapter of the Nigerian Environmental Society with the theme Beat Plastic Pollution. He made case for sustainability in the use of plastics, bearing in mind that single-use plastic constitutes a menace to the environment, while calling for concerted efforts to reduce the amount of plastic waste ending up in waterways and landfills. The chairman of the Lagos Mainland chapter of the Nigerian Environmental Society, Dosun Taufik, said there was the urgency in addressing plastic pollution, which poses a severe threat to marine life and coastal environments, and creating a critical environmental challenge with widespread effects on ecosystems, human health, and economies. During the panel discussion, Head of Environmental Technology, Dr. Jane Chukwujekwu, spoke on biodegradable materials, while a sustainable associate, Sunday Idowu, said the aviation sector is not excluded from plastic pollution, as some items like plastics are not allowed at some points in airport, forcing the traveling public to dump them at such points, leading to huge amounts of plastics. And what about the LASEPA efforts and regulations towards in ensuring the reduction of single-use plastics? These initiatives, combined with efforts from private sector, recyclers and improved waste management, aims to reduce the amount of plastic waste ending up in waterways and landfills.
The minds in this room, the people who have the know-how, the people who are putting their time into understanding the environment, we all know the importance and the dangers with plastic. But I will sound one note of advice is the fact that we need to continue to do the work we're doing. The onus of engagement and continuous advocacy is on us. As a regulatory agency, for instance, we will continue to do advocacy and then do enforcement when necessary. We will incentivize the process of retrieving plastic in our environment and then make sure that Lagos and Nigeria gets better for it. Let's keep pushing.
We have had experience whereby passengers will say, after all, I paid for my ticket, I paid for my flight, so I can do whatever I want to do. So if a passenger chooses not to comply with your regulation that these categories of items are not allowed beyond social place, when the passenger brings such item to the airport, such item becomes a waste. So that will increase the quantity of plastic waste that airports will generate. So sensitization of stakeholders is very important when they are good place.
So there's poor awareness for people to really understand what what biodegradable is all about and the importance and the benefits of the biodegradable materials. Also, the skill and expertise for biodegradable production is still low. So, for us to solve the challenges of this, solve the problem of these challenges, one, there should be collaboration between industries or companies, because no one industry has it all.
It's about everybody putting hands on deck to make something happen. So if that is the case, we are talking basically about the need for all of us to join hands together. First, we're talking of both the producers, the users, and of course everybody who has a possible effect. For instance, the residents, like you said, are very key collaborators. But you see, I always believe in strategic collaboration. What do I mean by that? Whatever we need to do, we have to first think and document it, try to put it together as a document, and then seek collaborators, people who will be willing to work with us on making that happen.
And we really need to act very fast and start implementing some of those solutions that people have been promoting, because plastic pollution has become a great menace, not only in our society. You can see that they contribute a greater percentage of materials that causes drain blockage in Lagos. For example, let's use Lagos. We're in Lagos. And if we don't get rid of them on time, we'll continue to be having flooding taking place everywhere.
How do we get involved in the recycling of plastics? If we find a space in the entire value chain, identify the entire value chain and how we plug into it, I think that would give us the responsibility of really being part of the management. Chapter next, Lagos, just to say that we won't put enough MITVs here. And I do hope that beyond MITV will be in position to share these tips with others for more publicity of what had happened here today.
To enforce the law on whosoever that not contrary to the legislation, the policy on ground. The Lagos State government environmental protection law says you must manage your waste. You don't dispose waste indiscriminately. And that's what we are talking about when we're talking about this plastic that we're talking about. If you don't manage it properly, once you hold it and it remains where you hold it, or you intentionally create a collection center to put it, that means as individuals we need to be intentional about this plastic that we're talking about.